Why do I look like that?
Why your face red?
Ooh. Does my face look red or no? It does?
You look like Toad off Mario Kart. Ah!
Oh my gosh. What's up, guys? So I'm back and we found a house. He picked one of the houses that I chose, which I'm super excited about because I was nervous. We spent a lot of money and time to go see the house just because we're in Missouri. We had to go all the way to Florida and we chose the house, so that's amazing. That being said, our next steps were to close on the house. So within the closing, I kind of want to take y'all through the process of kind of what you need to know and what you should ask your mentor as you're going through this process. So first things first, you say, okay, yes, I want the house. Once that was done, I called my mentor and let her know that we're gonna pick this house. And I asked her, I'm kind of just saying like, hey, I need, help hands-on. So I treated it like that. I didn't go like in it being overly confident and thinking that I know everything, so this is my first, my first deal. So I wanted to be very precise. Jan's calling listing agent. Hello?
Bro, you're not on the phone, bro.
Okay. So we need to contact the spectrum company to come out.
An extra $106.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
There's 4 rooms over there, right?
2 masters and 2 other rooms.
Okay, yeah.
And then a playroom.
Yeah,
You want it in the other master?
Yes, the other master. Okay, all right, we'll do that right now. So I have my computer up here to just go through all the documents. I'm gonna post them. I'm just gonna, not the documents that we exactly signed, but I'm just gonna give you like an example of the documents that we had to utilize within the process. Once we said yes to the house, then we had to write a sales contract. So the sales contract states how much the house is gonna be listed for, how much we want to buy it for, and a lot of other confidential things as far as is, contract, you take the house as it is, or you can ask for them to pay for things. Things were messed up within the inspection process, so there were so many people trying to get this house, so I went ahead and asked for the offer, and I asked for the house is listed for 2.2, I believe, and I offered 1.9 for the buyer. They declined. They said that they wanted to at least stay in the 2s, and I said, okay, so we'll do 2 million. So she accepted the offer, and she also gave us more incentives. She also gave my client a free car within that, and also an early closing date, and that's exactly what he wanted. We're pulling up.
They gave me a car with the house too.
They gave you a car? Damn.
Yeah, hold on. It's right here. Yeah.
Oh.
This the car they gave me right here.
Oh shit, you wanna sell it?
Nope, nah.
You just said you were gonna sell it. So we said, okay, our budget was 2.5 million, and we went down to 2 million. So we're $500,000 in the clear. Then we go and write the sales contract. So I reached out to my mentor about that. I said, okay, hey, we need to write the contract. Through the brokerage firm that I work with, they already have templates of documents that you can go in and you can utilize those templates and just pretty much fill in the blank. But you always want to read over it, make sure there's nothing, misword spelling or even any mistakes. Like, you need to be going over the contract. Like, you should know the contract in and out. And that's one thing, when you take your real estate license, you kind of you learn about the bare minimum, but like once you're like really in real estate, like the buyer is trusting you. So you got to make sure that, you're utilizing everything you have, and like making sure you're being concise and looking at the contract to make sure it says exactly what it needs to say. So with that being said, we wrote the contract, we sent it to the seller's agent. She changed a little bit, so she wanted us to work with her title company because it just made the process easier. Once we get the sales contract intact, when you do a sales contract, then you have to do an inspection period. So the inspection is on the buyer to pay for, not the sellers. As a real estate agent, I call the inspection company and I set up an inspection ASAP. So within the second day of knowing we're gonna get the house, like 2 days later, I booked and got an inspection company, a septic company that's for the water, termites. So those all had 3 different phone calls, and I had to book them 3 times. So with that amount is probably around, let's say $4,000 at the most. And that is very needed because there could be so much going on in the house that you don't know. You wanna get an inspection done really fast. That way you have time to make an addendum contract if there's anything that you want to ask the seller to pay for once you get the inspection. So we had to, you know, negotiate terms with the seller of how we're going to get this paid for. You know, nothing was too bad at the house, so we were blessed about that, but there was problems and we need to get them fixed.
Oh.
Okay guys, so today was the day, or it is the day of closing.
Hey, how you doing?
We're ordering food right now.
Good. This is the cinnamon roll. Thank you, sweetie.
This is for me.
No, don't. Bro, you not, bro, don't, bro, put my cinnamon roll down,
Whatever
bro.
is yours is mine.
Bro, you're not gonna eat my stuff, bro.
You can have some of my drink.
I don't want that. That's nasty.
Try it. You might like it. So that being said, once we got our inspection, we had a few things that we want to get fixed, so we asked the seller to pay for it, and luckily he says yes. And then we write an addendum contract. Addendum contract, you can't void, or you can't rewrite the sales contract. You have to keep that as is, but you have to write an additional contract if you want to fix things. If you want to say, hey, we want you to pay for this, this, and this. That way everything's documented, just in case anything happens in the process, you have documentation. Once that's done, you have a closing date. So our closing date period was 30 days. You can pick your own closing date depending on when the seller wants you to move in. If he has like certain things he needs to move around, or the buyer needs certain things he needs to move around. So we put our closing date the 30th, but we are able to move in on the 9th. So once that's done, the process is kind of done after that. But as far as like, as the agent, you have, like, we have to kind of go into this portal and pretty much document everything, all your contracts, put it into play, make sure you get a buyer disclosure. A buyer disclosure is something you and the buyer, or so that way that he knows how much commission you're making off of this sale, and also he knows that he's working directly with you and he can't work with anyone else. Affiliated business arrangement disclosure statement. So all these documents were, I'm not gonna lie, they were really new to me. Like, I had to call my brokerage firm. So we have a manager at the brokerage firm and also a mentor that I talk to. So I'm just communicating with so many people. That way I'm doing my job. You know, it's my first listing, first deal, and I want to make sure it's on point.
Well,
So comfy.
It's so comfy over here too. Oh my.
We got to test the waters out real quick.
Mom, this guest house so nice, Mom. Oh my God. Oh, Mom, look, they left you a hot tub over there and everything.
With the bubbles.
There's a camera, so when she goes skinny dipping, they're gonna see it.
Mom, look, when you go skinny dipping, I don't want to see it, but Keeta says she want to see it.
What?
Man, this house done got better ever since I done seen it.
Oh, my. Well, I'm glad y'all enjoy those beds.
So there's, like I said, affiliated business disclosure statement, buyer's disclosure statement, and then I had to turn in like a, this is like for like in school or something, a closing statement document. There's also home insurance, home warranties. So ideally, this is my client. I'm going to make sure, you know, I set up his home insurance and also water, light, all those small little details, like get that already in the workings. That way when he moves in, you know, and even like the services for the pool service, grass service, you know, to have all those details is a plus, you know, for the buyer. So he doesn't have to focus on anything else. He can just move in happily. And maybe on the next video, I could show you like his thought process of, you know, dealing with me as an agent and it being, you know, his girlfriend. So like, that's pretty wild, right? Okay. So I'm super excited, and yeah guys, if you have any questions throughout the process, if I didn't go over something that you might have wanted to know more, you know, your experience of like even getting your real estate license. I'm a Florida real estate license agent, and also I'm getting my license in Missouri, thinking about maybe getting it in LA. I don't know, just because. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you think of this video and what else you want to hear, what else you want to see. And I'm super excited. Thank you for watching, guys, and please subscribe and like and share. Talk to y'all later.